Hi everyone, bonjour à tous, it's TechDad. The Reolink RLC-522 is a PoE security camera. It was provided for free for an honest review like I always do on this channel. The product comes in a plain brown box. This camera is not really considered like a standalone product. It can be used alone, and we will know how, but it's best if coupled with a NVR, for example. In the box, you will find the instructions that are well written. A very short Ethernet cable, like very short. You will also find the security camera and all the mounting hardware. It's designed to be used upside down on the roof. But using the software, I was able to flip the image vertically so I could use it on a flat surface like my desk for testing. You could also use it on its side on a vertical surface like a wall. At first glance, the camera is made of a very good material. I've tested very cheap feeling cameras in the past and this one isn't one of them. It feels sturdy and well made. On the front, you'll find most of the tech on this camera. It features a built-in mic, a daylight sensor, IR LEDs, and the high definition camera. On the side, there is a speaker. The camera is IP66 waterproof and should be good for most climates. I'm a little bit worried for my Canadian winters as the camera is officially designed for minus 10 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not cold enough for Montreal weather. Like most products, it should work nevertheless, but I can't guarantee it at the moment. This is a PoE camera. What is a PoE camera? PoE stands for Power Over Ethernet. That means that you can power this camera using only an Ethernet cable. That's great, but be careful. You cannot simply use your Wi-Fi router as it typically doesn't offer PoE ports. You have three options here. The first one is to use a DC adapter, which is not provided and goes against the principle of buying a PoE camera. The second option is to use a PoE injector or switch. It's a little adapter that will provide power over PoE to the camera. Finally, the third and best option is to use a PoE NVR. I've been using a Reolink NVR, which is great by the way, and I'll do a review on it in the future. The advantage of the NVR is that you can record non-stop 24/7. The camera is using a 5 million pixel sensor. The resolution is 2560 x 1920. The image is clear and sharp for a security cam of this price. You have the control over multiple settings to adjust it to your liking. The night vision is also really good and I don't have any complaints here. One specific feature of the RLC-522 is the 3x zoom, optical zoom. The lens is very wide, but you can zoom in optically if it's too wide for your setup or if the camera is too far away from the action. That's a great feature for a perfect view of the action. It's however super slow and sluggish and doesn't work super well in real time. One feature that I always liked about Reolink security cameras is the SD card slot. You don't have to pay monthly fees to access your recorded footage like a lot of other brands on the market. Reolink does offer a paid cloud service, but it's not necessary. All the footage can be recorded on the SD card itself if you use this camera alone, or on the NVR if you use that. Footage is accessible using the Reolink app. The Reolink app is not the best app on the market, but it's still really good from my experience. I did experience some glitches in the past, but not with this camera or the NVR. I won't go into the details, but you have access to all the settings with the app. Recorded footage is easy to access and you can choose the quality of the streaming or recording. Using the NVR, I'm recording 24/7, but it's still possible to view only videos with alarm movement detection. The push notifications are usually super fast with this camera, so you won't miss the action. I cannot vouch for the long-term quality of this product, but I have been using multiple Reolink security cameras for a year or so with great success. So thank you all, think about subscribing and liking this video. Merci à tous, ciao.